It was the new recruit's first time on the battlefield. Heart pounding, he clutched his rifle, crawling slowly through the trench. He kept cheering himself on in his head and finally mustered up the courage to find a spot and get ready to fight. Before long, the officer gave the order to charge. At the command, the soldier scrambled out of the trench. Right away, the air filled with the crackle of gunfire. Watching his comrades drop beside him, panic froze him in place. After a few shaky seconds, he finally snapped out of it, jumped to his feet, and climbed out of the trench. Bullets whizzed past his ears like a hailstorm. Thunderous explosions boomed all around. He charged toward the enemy position, reckless with urgency, until suddenly one of the fighter planes covering their advance came plummeting from the sky. It streaked down in a searing ball of flame, a sight both brilliant and tragic. Snapping back to his senses, he skidded to a stop, then hauled himself to the plane and pulled the pilot, his comrade, out of the cockpit. But by then, the man was already gone. No breath left in him. From the pilot's backpack, he pulled out a letter home, stained through with blood. Then, clutching that letter, he kept charging toward the German lines. When the battle ended, he survived by some miracle. But the chaos of the killing he'd just witnessed left his mind reeling, unable to calm down. He tucked the bloodied letter into a pocket already stuffed full of other soldiers' letters meant for their families back home. Before long, a dozen pockets, all bulging with mail, were tossed onto the back of a military truck. That blood-stained letter left the camp with him, rumbling toward the rear lines. No one could say how long the drive lasted, but eventually the truck pulled into an Air Force base. The soldiers hauled the letters off the truck and dumped them into an empty hangar. Inside that hangar, though, letters were already piled mountain high, tens of thousands of them, stuck in limbo, unable to be shipped out on time. Many had been sitting there for over half a year. While all those letters moldered and decayed in the hangar, halfway across the ocean, in a small town, a mother stood waiting every morning. She craned her neck, watching for the mailman, anxiously hoping for a letter from her son on the front. 5 long months she'd waited, and not a single letter had come. Each disappointment chipped away at her, leaving her heart heavy with sorrow. And behind this poor mother, beside their little wooden house, stood her husband and daughter, also waiting, eyes fixed on the road, hoping.